Yes, now see this question. They have said P then negation Q and negation R then Q is true. So, it is given there, this and this is true. Yes, then negation P is false, then which of these is true? Okay, now we have to see this very important thing is, when is then true? In both these cases, it is then is true. Now, if then is true, there are multiple cases. See here, if then is true, that means it can be either true true, or it can be false true, or it can be false false. In all the cases, we will get true as the answer. So, analyzing this will be multiple cases. So, we will first analyze this case. So, we here see here that then is false. Then is false, there is only one case. So, then is false only when first one is true, second one is false. So, therefore, there is only one case here, this one should be true, this one should be false. Okay. So, now true then false will be false. Now, if you compare, you will get the values. So, you will get S as true. So, you will get S as true, and you will get negation P is false. So, you will get negation of P is false. That means, if negation of P is false, this should imply P should be true. So, P should be true. So, I got the values of S and P. Okay, now we can go to this. Now, we got the value of P as true. So, substitute here. So, P is true, then should be true. Now, look at the table. True then what is true? This cannot be false, because true then false will be false, but this is given as true. Therefore, there is only one case, that is, this should be true, because true then true is true. Yes. Now, if you compare from here, you will get negation of Q is true. So, you will get Q as false. Yes. So, this I will write it here. So, the value of Q will be false. Okay. Now, come to this. Now, we got the value of Q. Q is false, and this is given as true. Yeah. Now, then should be true, but this is false. What then false is true? This cannot be true, because if it is true then false, it will be false then. See, it is here, true then false will be false. Therefore, this has to be false. False then false will be true. See, this false then false will be true. So, if you compare, negation R will be false. So, you will get negation R will be false. So, you will get R will be true. So, therefore, I will write it here, the value of R will be true. Now, we will substitute and find out which of the options is true. Yes. So, I will just remove this and we will go by options now. Now, let us go to the first option, P and R. Now, P is true, R is true. So, you will get true and true. So, this answer will be true. Yes. So, therefore, option A is the answer. But we will check the others, P and Q. P is true, Q is false. So, true and false. We know in AND, if one is false, then it will be always false. So, true and false is false. So, B cannot be the answer. Now, let us go to option C, P and negation R. P is true and negation of R. R is true. So, negation of R is false. So, true and false will be again false. So, option C cannot be the answer. P or Q. So, P is true or Q. Q is false. Yeah. So, true or false is true. So, in fact, here two options are answering. It is option A and option D. So, A and D is the answer.